Gorath's ship has locked on to the Phoenix, and you are slowly being ascended through space into the jowls of his large vessel.
M3, thrusters on, full speed, in reverse.
Yes, sir!
All right, hold on, everybody.
I've got a bad feeling about this, sir.
I do too. I don't think we're gonna be able to get out. Hey,
Feeling
you.
that.
3. You. Wait, who's on the ship still? Oh, wait, just you're the only Jedi currently?
Correct.
Yes.
Tana, can you use the Force to fix this?
I can try.
You're now about halfway, like the gates that swing out that open up into the ship, you're about halfway up.
I'm gonna try to see if I can kind of lean close towards a window and do a force push against kind of the energy.
Give me a force check with your spellcasting.
Yeah, I can do that. Who is my spellcasting?
Come on, first roll of the night.
It's not that. So that's a 14. Can I
That
lean
is
my
definitely
hand?
that is definitely unfortunately not enough to actually stop the pull of a tractor.
Well, is it
Yeah, you can see
working?
my hand is against the window, and it's not
You
really.
I mean, I'm looking out the window and it doesn't look like
you're
it.
Doesn't look
straining.
like it?
You
Alright,
feel almost
fine.
like you're gonna get a hernia if you don't stop.
Well, all right.
What if there were 3 of you? Should we wake Cas and Kit?
Good idea. Go get him. Credence,
What?
get ready. Well, they're probably going to try to board us if we are getting inside.
mine now, Mando.
Go to the console and turn on all the internal turrets.
He comes
I
on
muted.
comms.
I can't believe you're able to hack this.
I'd like to try and maybe claw open the bacta tanks with
Yeah,
the
you can
normal
absolutely-
controls
you can absolutely
and
do
my
that.
claws.
You're now pretty much almost fully into the ship.
Okay, I'm gonna join.
Quick, fast defrost. Jamming those buttons.
Quick defrost.
We just hit the-
Yep.
Put it on rotate.
Okay, I'm gonna help open Cassius. If you want to take Kit's. Okay, we're just gonna.
Yes. Well, I think there's probably like a little drain button, whatever.
Drain.
It's probably not that physically intensive.
Okay, you begin to emerge from the bacta tanks.
Hey, wake up!
Oh my god.
Oh, it's goop everywhere.
I'm sorry,
This is
Fridge.
disgusting.
On the console, like getting
my
all
God,
the
this
internal
can't
defense
have been
turrets activated and
necessary.
everything.
Oh, my head.
You might want to
What is-
get decent. We're getting tractor beamed.
Where are my
Excuse me?
clothes?
I'll throw them at you.
And I kind
Okay,
of don't look at. Oh, it's still at you too.
I get tossed really quickly.
And I have my
with my
saber.
back to Jax.
Attention, all crew. We're going to be entering Gorath's ship against our will in about now time.
What is
And
a
as he
Gorath?
says, and as
Okay,
he
my
says
saber.
that,
That's the,
you come,
the brother killer.
you stop ascending, and you hear a big as the two flaps, like the bottom of the ship, close up beneath you, and you are now resting inside the belly of the beast. That's
Are
the
the
name of his
weapons
ship,
functional?
the beast. By the way, the beast.
I like that for him.
What
Are the
did
weapons
I
still
miss?
working?
Onboard ship weapons? I don't
Yeah.
know.
So much, ma'am.
I do.
Think we
feel
could blast our way through?
Out or in?
Out. We're already in.
Maybe.
So out of the bay windows, you can actually see about 150 Gamorreans quickly descending on the ship, and they're getting right to work.
Took. Not good. Gorath is going to want revenge.
What is
Just
happening?
blast them. Don't let them get close.
Get on one of our turrets.
You
Our
see,
guns still work.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
sure. You see them haul out a laser welder, and they begin digging into the back door. They're if you're near the back, correct?
Yeah.
So you actually see the light start to come through as they drill a fairly small hole.
Time to start shooting.
Yeah, can we hop on the ship guns
Yeah,
and start
absolutely.
blasting swaths of them?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm gonna get
I
on
would
one
like
of the
some context.
turrets.
You three. As I hear, they're just like.
I'm gonna say we're gonna stay at the door then and
All right.
get ready to.
Long story short, this is Gorath. He's a Hutt, and he tried to kill a bunch of Jawa. We tried to kill him in revenge. Spoiled this whole operation on Tatooine, and now he's pissed at us. And it so happened that we're now in a ship. So yeah, all bad news all
He's the
around.
brother of Sithros.
And then you hear.
That means nothing to me.
Then as
They were in
you
the
said
back to
this, the hole that they cut through was much smaller than you'd expected. So they did it very quickly. It's about this large,
Uh-oh.
essentially.
Block it. Block it. Block it.
And you hear ding ding ding.
That's why I said to block it.
The entire inside of the Phoenix fills with gas.
Oh, well,
Is the bridge
take
sealed?
my.
Everybody, give me a Constitution save.
Yay! First roll, well, second roll. You're right. I lied.
Everything
I'm-
stinky can't
If
hurt
I'm
me.
wearing my helmet, do I need to roll an advantage or?
You're fine.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, you have filter.
okay.
12.
14.
14.
Dollar 20.
25.
Wow. Okay. You're used to the spice on No, there isn't spice on Tatooine.
The stinky Jawa shit.
The stinky Jawa shit makes you you're able to hang on a
I'm
little
used
bit
to
there.
gas,
Yeah. Yeah.
as they say.
Everybody else falls unconscious. You're knocked prone.
Like you're out.
Out.
Hello? I go. Jay? Wait, are you in the turret thing or?
I'm with you, I assume.
Is
That's
it-
by the guns, right? Or you're saying
Manning a gun.
Good night.
So he just passed out man in the gun?
I'm just like,
Yeah.
I need to get a helmet.
Hey, I try to slap the Jedi.
I'm
Hey,
just
hey.
sitting there spinning on the turret, firing constantly.
So they're
Yeah.
they can't be woken up by normal. Just
Give me
like-
another con save.
Okay,
This time at disadvantage.
of course. 14?
It's starting to overtake you, and you fall to your knees.
No, Took. No, not good.
You hear the laser fire back up again, and they're cutting a much larger hole this time through the back door.
Okay. Okay. So I. You know what? All right. I'm gonna Home Alone this bitch. I'll move their bodies over real quick. How much time do I have? You think? Can I ask you?
You've got about 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay. So I'll look at. I'm gonna open one of the doors to one of the rooms, and put it on the maintenance mode. I'm gonna take my laser cutter real quick and just cut the hinges off. Take the door and put it down like in the main hallway of the ship. So
Okay.
use it as like a defense. Like I'll put
Fabulous.
it up like this way. 30 seconds. I'll put up my 4 turrets behind me, like aiming towards the door.
Great.
And then I'll.
And then, Took, you're still barely hanging.
Oh my God, Took, are you okay? Wait
Get
up,
me on the guns!
Okay,
Get
here's
me
what
on
we-
the guns, Mando!
Get out of here! Get out of here! Listen, here's what I need you
Prop
to
me
do.
up.
Okay, I know your
Prop me.
secret. The mouse droids are all yours.
Maybe?
Bring them on to the main.
Kill mode?
No, I mean yes. Put them in kill mode. And I want if they're gonna rush in, I want your droids to go there and explode.
That's so sad for me.
No, but it's not. It'll be less sad if we die.
Just kidding.
It'll be more sad if we die.
Fulfilling their purpose.
So can you do it? Can you put them on kill mode?
I can have them swarm the door, I think.
That's great. Do they have lasers or?
They're mouse droids.
Wait. Can we strap some of my grenades to them?
We can. You know they represent people's never mind. Don't
Okay,
worry
that's
about
okay. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna throw mines like on the way, like in the long part of the ship.
And that's about all the time you have because
I took over behind the big metal steel door.
then the metal flaps down and in rush 150 Gamorreans.
Oh my God! What?
There's not enough room in this ship for 150 Gamorreans.
Well, they start to go in.
Earth's gonna start
Sorry.
shooting.
Just street Jedi.
And so will I.
I
Okay.
did activate the internal defense system before I passed out.
I'm getting shot. I'm getting shot.
You up, Mando.
The first wave just gets mowed down.
Did they run over the mines?
Explosives, the turrets are going, but they just keep flooding in. And Mando, you are now at the point of hand-to-hand combat.
Okay.
Can I be helping if I'm still conscious?
You can try to stand up.
You can be
if
like
you want.
biting.
Can I be
shins
stabbing
and
stuff from the floor? Just like
Sure.
stabbing their little feet?
Stab the feet. Stab the feet.
Ankle biter.
Yeah, literally.
I'm just gonna try. I'll just be hand to hand and firing I'll punch him, fire my wrist launcher like right at him.
And he splats. The one splats into the back wall. Okay, and then another Gamorrean, he comes up and he fully smacks you in the head. So even though you're wearing a helmet, still, neck.
It's just you and me, Mando, doing equal work like you do.
M3.
Yes, sir.
Hide in your box form.
Yes, sir.
Flamethrower.
knife.
and their flesh is melting off and stripping green, and it's just terrible.
And I'm asleep.
Am I winning?
Seriously.
Snoozing.
I mean, you've mowed down about 60 of them, but
Okay.
eventually just more and more pile on top of you, and they all just football pile on top of you, and they manage to, they overtake you, and they get your helmet off, and they knock you right out.
This is not the way.
Jex, Cass, you wake up on the floor of a cold, dimly lit prison cell.
I miss a week ago when stuff like this was not happening to us.
Oh, man. My head's killing me.
And as you put your hand up to your head, your other hand comes with it.
Ah, no.
You have you're shackled. Both of you are shackled.
I'm gonna kind of check to make sure I'm kind of besides that okay. Are my feet shackled?
No, your feet are not shackled.
Do I still have so with that with the false powell that I used all for no reason, that lasts an hour. Do I still have a bit of like shimmering light around me? Well, is that gone?
Try to reach out to the force.
I feel it in me all the time. Do I not?
Yeah, the force feels like it's fuzzy around the edges.
Interesting. I think for me, because my like relationship with the force is so like, I think it comes from me. I can feel it in me. I think that is manifesting as a very physical interior. Like I think something's wrong with my organs right now.
Okay.
But I also think having like come out from the bacta tank and having needed the bacta tank to begin with, I'm probably used to not feeling light right now. But okay. Something is, I do not feel my connection with the force the way that I should.
Correct.
And I don't have my, like, shimmel.
No.
Okay, and I'm shackled.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
what do I see around me? So we're in a cell.
Yeah, you're in a cell. The door is.
I'm gonna
door's
go
shut.
up to the door and kind of just try to shake the handle.
There's not a handle. There's a panel to the side of the door. It's essentially like a sealed like.
Yep, got it. Okay, I'm gonna put my hands up together to the panel. Hit it.
Access denied. Access denied.
Ah, man.
I think I'm still very stuck on that feeling and how not light it is. So I think I'm going to reach for the force again to try and manifest a little, like, just zap of, like, lightning in my hands to hold to kind of, like, connect myself with that power. Do I make a little zap?
Nothing comes out.
I don't. It's not. Do you feel it?
I think we've been through a lot, so I wouldn't worry too much about that connection right now. And I try to kick the door a little bit.
That's the only.
It is a metal door.
Yeah, I know. I'm kicking it anyways.
Okay, you take. How hard are you kicking it?
I'm just kicking it with my foot.
Thanks.
You take 3 points of blood.
Ah! Ugh!
I feel like we should worry more
Okay.
about the force and less about kicking the door. That looks like it slides anyway. What were you trying to do? What? I like pat myself down. Like, do I have my sable? I'm
Nope,
assuming
your
not.
lightsabers are gone.
Oh my god.
Okay, well,
What happened? How did we get here? Last thing I've got is a terrible hangover. What happened?
we went to go see the huts, and there was a big coup, and then Gorath took over, and then there was a big motorcycle chase.
What?
And then it was a long day, and then we basically got back to the ship, and then he caught us. Anyways, and here we are. So I'm assuming the rest of our group is also here, just not in the same cell as us,
Why do they want us?
because they're.
Is this the
I'm
same?
mad, and I'm gonna start to
Tex.
knock on the door. Hello. Hello.
Access denied.
Your access is denied.
I like clapped all list. Hey,
Yes.
take a second. Take a second. Get settled.
Yeah.
Is there anything in this room?
Not a thing.
Not a window either.
Not a window.
Okay, well, maybe we wait till they bring us food or something, and then jump them or something.
I can't. What do I have? I've got nothing.
Okay, well, you have me, but that's fine.
That's...
Okay,
I can't
Cass.
help you, is what I'm saying.
You're just gonna sit there because you don't have the force?
Oh my god, maybe. What? I don't have anything else.
Your brain? Or your wits?
I feel like we know it's not my strong suit. What? Is the door, like, all the way flush to the glass? Like,
Yes,
could I,
it
like,
is.
oh my
Yeah.
god.
Like hermetically sealed.
I'm just gonna kind of sit down against one of the walls and just put my head back. Well, they didn't kill us, so
Why
he
didn't they
either
kill
wants to
us?
torture us slowly, or wants to talk to us, or sell us.
And these are the huts that wanted us to begin with.
Yes, correct. So
Even
wherever they're
with
taking
the
us,
coup, do we feel like it's still...
I don't know.
What else Kit? Why did they take Kit from us?
Well, there were 6 of us. Maybe they're 2-person cells.
I feel like they kill a lot about all comfort and all
I think
space in
so.
this moment.
1 bedroom, you know.
I hope Kit's with Mando. Make him crazy.
Yeah.
She annoys him, and I enjoy that.
Kit. Credence. Took. You slowly emerge from your drugged slumber on the floor of a cold, dimly lit jail cell. The difference being, not that you would know what your friends are, the situation that your friends are in, is that your jail cell doesn't have a door. You're just like in a little in cut. What's that word I'm looking for?
Alcove?
Alcove. There we go. You're in an alcove, and there's a long hallway. And across from you, there's another cell, and there are cells down this hallway.
I'm gonna pat myself down and see if any of my hidden knives or anything is still on.
Not a thing.
Well, I'm not a fan of bacta things, but I seem to
Don't do it.
prefer that.
I'll use my brain.
No.
We'll touch the door.
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
Mando would kill me if something happened to you. And I'm gonna try to touch where there would be a wall, assuming this was a square room.
Nothing happens.
That's
somebody messed up.
I'm going to walk.
somebody is getting a write up.
I'm going to walk towards the hallway.
Okay, great.
As well.
As you walk towards the hallway, when your foot lands on the hallway, you're rocketed back 10 feet to the back wall as a jolt of electricity that would kill a normal human being courses through your body. You take...
Kit, you? Ooh.
You take...
a lot of dice.
You take 9 points of lightning damage, electricity, and you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage from being knocked into the wall.
I'm gonna walk over and kind of try to help Kit
I'm
up.
just like slumped down against the wall.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
We just sucked 1 hour of your life away. How do you feel?
I would not recommend it.
I'm gonna walk back over and just kind of wave my arm.
Nothing happens.
So what if we
So
jump?
it's just when we actually step out.
I'm going to reach out. I'm going to center myself and reach out and see if I can feel Cas or Jana.
You are shackled as well.
Okay.
You are shackled as well. The 2 of you are not.
They don't see us as a threat.
Big mistake. Huge.
again, you feel this sort of fuzziness. It feels very difficult. It's very difficult for you to form a coherent connection to the Force.
The Force. I cannot feel it. At least not like normal. It might be these.
Has that ever happened before where you couldn't use it? And I'm gonna try and go up and try to like tinker with the shackles and try to see if I can pick them. Or...
Sure.
No. It is a constant. Ever present. It feels quiet. Empty. Dark.
Is that what the rest of us feel like all the time without it?
I would
don't know.
say, because you do not know what it feels like, you do not know the difference. Does that make sense?
Sure. And you look on those cuffs.
You don't really have anything to tinker with. I mean, you're not quite able to get them open because you don't have like
Am
your
I-
tool set with you.
Wearing this still?
Yeah.
I take the buckles and I rip them off and I give you one of the little pins
Sure.
from my
Yeah.
buckles
That'll
Mess
do.
with it.
and start. You can take anything you need.
Oh, they're messing with that. I'm gonna actually lean my head out just so I can see the walls to either side of the entrance of a room. See if I see any like panels or anything. I know. I'm risking it.
There are several security turrets that are like monitoring.
But no like control panels on the wall right outside.
No.
Any luck?
Any look?
Give me a. Oh my gosh!
It's a lock picking
Tinkering
that
check.
is. That'd
Would that
be
be
technology, maybe.
Technology? Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Technology
I'd
would
say
be okay.
technology probably right. Oof.
9.
This is going to take a little bit of time to crack. You don't feel totally hopeless, but it's going to take some time, especially not with your usual tools. So Mando, you wake up. You find yourself essentially almost feeling weightless. You're floating. So there are these electric energy cuffs that are around each of your hands. Think of like The Incredibles, if you remember that moment, where he's sort of, you're in this like electric force field essentially. Your armor has been removed, but your helmet is still on. Your armor's on a little side table, and so your arms are back, your legs are straight, and you're sort of leaning forward, suspended in space. And there is a table that your armor is sitting on, and then there's also a table that contains a number of devices that you've been around the block. They would be good for torture.
Do I see anything? Are there any people? Any other individuals?
No, not immediately.
Great. Number 3. I can't move and do anything, I assume, right?
No, you can't move.
What? I'm not going to call out, but
You have communication stuff in your helmet, though, right?
And then you hear, and the door opens, and in comes Gorath with a convoy of Gamorreans.
Gorath?
Mando. We meet again.
And for the last time, I hope.
Indeed, this time you will not be escaping.
I wouldn't place your bets yet.
You are too cocky for my tastes.
Yeah, bring it. Why don't you untie me here and see if you can take me one-on-one?
I am not a fool.
Yeah, nor are you strong. And your men know that. They'd bet on me 10 times over.
Shut up! And he he whips his tail around and he knocks the helmet right off of your head.
Oh, so my helmet's off?
Yes, he knocks your helmet off. So your armor's to the side. And Gorath snaps his hand, and one of the Gomorians comes in, and he says, "Get this from my sight!" And he comes, and he actually leaves the helmet, but grabs all of the armor and ushers it out. Okay.
Hey, 1,000 years of bad luck if anyone touches that helmet.
You're going to die here, Mando. You know that, right? I killed my brother. I have killed many before. You are nothing but flesh and blood. I will kill you.
I want you to try.
Very well.
And he picks up this long device and he jabs it into your side and begins electrocuting you. It's like a cattle prod, essentially. And you'll take 7 points of lightning damage.
Can I write this down?
You can, sure.
Can't move your hands.
Yes, you can write it down.
He's free.
Okay. Okay.
How do you like that, Mando?
Is that all you got? I think you can do a lot better than that.
I'm going to take every single one of your toenails off, and your fingernails, and your eyelashes, until there's nothing left of you.
Well, with all those things, I can still fight and shoot you.
I will remove your bones from your flesh.
What do you want, Gorath? You talk too much.
Do you know how much trouble you and your little stupid friend caused me? How far back you set the operations?
Do you know how many Jawa children you tortured just to see if they were force sensitive? For everyone you touched, I'm gonna shoot you, and you don't have enough mass in your body for those bullet holes.
I have tortured thousands, yes. And I will torture thousands more now that operations are, well, shall we say, fully operational again. The power vacuum you left in your absence. Not a good idea.
I was hoping it wouldn't be you.
It was always going to be me, Gorath.
It is always the slimy nerf herders, isn't it?
Watch your tongue. You know, it might surprise you to find that your cause, the thing that you seem to be so enthused with, is nothing but a lie.
What do you mean? What cause? The Jedi?
I mean to tell you that your little Mandalorians back home that you say are trying to free and liberate the galaxy, well, they've been working with me.
Liar. There's no way Mandalore would ever.
Indeed they have. They would never work with a slimy hut. No, but the kicker is that I have been working with the Jedi and the Mandalorians.
Liar!
No, it's the truth. Go back home, find out. Oh, you won't be able to because you're going to be dead!
A little more of that. Keep doing it.
There. Anyways. We're going to have more fun, you and I. I'm going to kill you very slowly, okay?
It's the only way I like to die.
Very well. I have more pain to inflict on you, don't you worry. Don't you worry.
And he slinks out of the room, and that the Gamorrean walks by.
Where did you put that armor? You did what?
And he literally he literally whips his tail around this Gamorrean's neck and snaps it in half.
Stupid fools. You see how easy it is to kill? His neck is probably 3 times stronger than yours. Mando.
It shows me it's hard to get good work around here.
I can't believe he got rid of that priceless Beskar.
You mean the Beskar you and your brother had? In the palace?
Yes. The Mandalorians have been very nice with sharing it with us.
You mean you've been stealing it?
No, they've
doubt.
been giving it to us.
No Mandalorian would do that.
I don't think the Mandalorians stand for the things that you think they do. I'll be back momentarily.
Don't leave. Don't say those things and leave.
The door closes.